just to give us a couple extra inches. Again, always important to use barn wood if you can find it. Third light up here. So we're going to remove a couple of these screws. But before we get to that, we got to take out the screws for the wing here. So there's 2 on the right, 2 on the left, and then 2 for the light. Take these out. You got 4 of them. They come out pretty easy. Just grab onto that wing because it'll come down pretty quickly. You can see it's already wanting to. Set that aside. 2 screws here. Set your drill down so you have 2 hands. You don't have to take the wiring clip off. This just unscrews from here. And there you go. And this bulb in here is the culprit. That's the number of the one in here, C921 apparently. So what was actually happening inside of mine. All right, see if we can see inside of here. So those little copper pieces in there is what the bulb presses inside of. Somebody had tried to replace this bulb before I got the car, and they had pinched 2 of those together and just shoved the bulb on one side of it, so it didn't like that. So that's why the bulb wasn't working. The bulb's actually fine for me. I just pried those 2 apart and put the bulb in, and it works. So before you replace the bulb, make sure you got those separated like that. There's 2 left and 2 right. Make sure they're both open and the bulb slides easily inside. Once you do that, we put the bulb back in, put it all back together, and you're good to go. Bulb inside. You actually have a slightly fatter groove on the top end, and one of these grooves up here are a little bit fatter, so it goes in like that, and then it wants to turn clockwise. Slide it back in. You don't need to torque these down crazy tight, so I'm going to do them by hand. This wing is better than the wing stops, that's for sure. All right, we got this. 4 of those. We're on. Our brake light, she works.